Grand Finals of North America. It is Evil Geniuses versus Quincy Crew. And all the spirits are very much in right now, even Earth, which you're going to be seeing here on the side of Quincy Crew. The block in from the Ice Shards. Looks like SVG is going to be dropping low with the help of the Orb of Venom. Crit's going to be able to run him down.
100% for it. I think you just hold your ground, and I don't think the Ember Spirit really dies here, but they're going to try for it anyways.
Let's see how this Flame Guard hold works out for him here in the mid lane, because he's going to be snowballed, followed up on, but sure enough, he's about half health. He's able to jump away. That is a completely failed game.
There are 5 heroes mid.
Quincy Crew, they are going to punish. They said it's in the name, damn it. Don't you dare lay a finger on Quinn's head. We're going to punish you for every single one of them. They're going to be able to kill the Keeper of Light.
MSS is looking for any kind of duel.
All the way past the tier 2.
He's level 5 only. What is he doing?
He's level 5 in the mid lane. 4-5. A slight lead for Evil Geniuses, but they just popped Metamorphosis, and not a whole lot is happening with it. They do some damage to Quinn. Looks like Bulba's Courier got sniped by creeps.
Oh, and Ryoya.
Oh, a coil! Ryoya, he snuck in from behind and managed to grab 2 of them. A kick away from Biver, but he comes right back with crit. Snowballs onto him. Ryoya's going to get a little bit low, but he phase shifts and jumps away to his Lucery Orb. Now SVG is going to be caught in. He does have a teleport, but it's not going to be fast enough
and
for
now
sure.
It is 5
and MSS
EG
shows
heroes.
up again. He's still only level 5. If they can get into the Roshan pit and intercept this, it would be massive. But it would be terrible if they just let it happen for free. They looks like they know. They definitely know. Metamorphosis is going to be popped here. They actually spotted a hero. SVG showed himself. He teleported in. I mean, it's a TB Aegis. It's got another round of the Wrath of Nature, so it's a good time for them to smoke and go push out, but I'm not sure if they really want to run into Arteezy here, seeing as he does have the Aegis. They will find him here. Looks like they're going to try and burn it out, but here it is. Instantly placed out. They're going to try and roll away, but Biver intercepted. Arteezy blocks him in, stays in the Will-O-Wisp.
There's a haste rune by Ryoya.
One dies on the side of Quincy Crew. Is Ryoya going to be able to catch up to them? He's already jumping forward with the Orb.
He's got 3.
Oh, he's going to be able to get 2 with that turnaround. Instant duel though. Ryoya, he's just dead because there was a DD on Quinn. Quinn is able to output a lot of damage, but now he's caught inside the snowball. Turn around, crit! Oh my goodness, he just got blown up between the Wrath of Nature as well as MSS hitting a level 4 overwhelming odds. Now the jump forward from Quinn. Oh, Sunder actually going off. Quinn gets a little bit low. He has no remnants. He gets blasted down though. Fly, you pushed him away. It was a perfect opportunity. Yawar's right in the middle of them with the tricks of the trade. They're going to force staff Arteezy forward to blink strike out. Yawar's not going to be able to get out of here. EG will be able to run down 2 of them.
Oh,
both Quinn and Yawar, a double kill for Arteezy.
That looks so good for Chaos for 2 seconds, and then the meta's finally popped.
We'll see that one again. This gank, I mean, look at this. Fly just in the perfect spot and instantly reacts. And a gank onto potentially like just taking away the Aegis turns into them actually getting the kill on Biver. That was absurd. He could have got him 3-man silence and the fight was over.
I think so too. But he instead just kind of walked in.
Yeah, he got smoke screen. Didn't expect it. The coil's going to break. Snowball follow up onto Quinn. Quinn already down to half health. Has to be careful of that Walrus Punch too. That's why he jumps away to his remnant. On the left-hand side, we do have that Will-O-Wisp controlling up Yawar. He needs a blink strike away, but he's being controlled up too much. That Tusk knocked him up in the air and controlled him enough. And now Quinn MSS, he's already dead. Biver looks like he's going to roll on out. He'll be okay for now, but Crit's going to try and chase him down. He managed to get the snowball. That Shards doesn't quite make it.
What is this
Arteezy, really? They're going to force staff forward into the enemy base. They do have buybacks on the side of Quincy Crew, but they don't feel super confident about this. They could have maybe punished that overextension.
You have enough control on your team, and that's exactly what we saw. Now he's going to pop it, and I don't think Quincy Crew can really engage into this. This is probably going to be a Rax.
He's got a 6K net worth lead on the Riki. He almost has the same net worth as Riki and Ember Spirit combined. The smoke screen's going to go out. They're going to try and take away his first light, but the Hurricane Pike keeps on allowing him to go out of the smoke screen while putting pressure. The coil manages to grab this Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is going to die. He got the heal. He got the press the attack after or before he broke the coil. He's actually got some okay net worth because Wrath of Nature, but also he's been defending the pushes from the Dazzle and Bulba. Coil once again, Ember Spirit, this is what you were talking about. You just hate playing this combination. He breaks the coil as quick as possible, knowing the blinding light's coming, but there's too much chain stun, there's too much damage, and now Quinn is dead for 40 seconds. 18-8, and Evil Geniuses look for a second lane of barracks. Watch. Not even from their base, they're watching from the Radiant jungle. This is how little faith they have in defending. They're not even close to their own base. They're just trying to min-max at this point. Little bit of a push onto the mid lane, trying to backdoor it. Maybe they could, oh no, he actually didn't jump over to the orb. The smoke screen's good enough. They do manage to kill Roya. There is that Will-O-Wisp, and it looks like SVG, he's going to be found by the reflection. Instantly, a duel goes out with the blade mail, but this turnaround of damage, Arteezy has so much armor, he didn't even take that much, and now MSS is going to find that Arteezy hurts like a son of a gun. That's why he's going to limp away on just 100 HP. Bulba's getting quite low. If they can finish him off with the help of Quinn, it would be fantastic, but they have to run away from Arteezy. Keep on kiting. Stay away from the big man and kill the little boys. That's why they need to get away from Quinn as well, because he knocks him up in the air and Arteezy knocks him back down. They jump over now to be able to kill Fly. Blade Mail, MSS, not going to be able to do enough damage to kill either Crit or Arteezy. These two are just a duo that will take anybody on, and Quincy crew are trying to get the hell away. Quinn being chased down by his own reflection. Does he have a remnant coming up soon? It looks like he should be fine. He's just fast enough to stay ahead of Arteezy, especially with the help of the chains. Back over to Uar, who got away from the illusions and is now going to try and kill another support. This time it's going to be Fly. The coil miss. The silence, he gets cleansed off. Uar might still be able to make it out. In fact, they would love to be able to get a duel right now. Uar inside of the smoke screen. Can they grab him? They get the duel successfully, but can they do the damage fast enough? That blinding light ruining a lot of things. Biver rolls in. They get the duel win, but they're both quite low. Here comes Crit. He sees Uar. He kills him. Now turns over to MSS, slowing him down with a tag team. Dazzle, oh Bulba, he's trucking along. He says, I'm finally here. I'm back on my second light to make sure Arteezy gets his godlike. MSS calls it. It's 24-12. Welcome back, everybody. It's game 2. MSS has 15 denies.
And not all knowledge is good, Austin.
Retaliate stacks. Uar feels like it's finally time to pop that Wraith Fire Blast. He levels it up just to protect himself against the threat of the Bulba Centaur. In fact, that Bulba Centaur may have just tread a bit too far. Biver's going to be able to chase him down with a nicely placed Icarus dive. Blast 1, Icarus dive 1.
Nice stun.
Nice hits of the Fire Spirits as well, but look at this Hood of Defiance.
He's got no boost.
Taking up
really
all of
slow.
this damage. He needs some little help.
Oh,
that's going to come
nice
in from Crit. Another Fire Blast coming in, but the Wraith Fire Blast is only level 1, so it's going to take a long time for it to come off cooldown long enough that Bulba will be managed to juke into the trees. He even pops a Retaliate because now he knows it's time to turn. It's time to take down this Ogre, see if they can catch up somehow. Fly is going to give him a helping hand. The Fire Snap Cookie into the stomp, and whack! Bulba gets his revenge.
You would rather die than pop your ulti, because your ulti is such a long cooldown, so you just hold the point until it's actually valuable to use.
Say you were to get 3-man smoke ganked like MSS is about to find himself. Dragon Tail into the arrow stun. No matter how farmed you have, no matter how many levels you've gotten, a chain stun like that is sure to bring you down. SVG gets a little bit too close to comfort with that cookie, but he escaped it. The Dragon Tail, he does not. A Starstorm to finish him off, and that is a second kill from that 3-man smoke.
But I do feel like you want some like initiation aside from your Legion, because otherwise I feel like you're just resigned to getting sleep comboed every single time, as they're going to run into...
There's so many stuns here, but it's a Wraith King, so he's going to have a second life. They're going to stampede almost immediately. The Supernova is over the top. The arrow is going to be able to yell Yawar. The Mortar Kisses it's raining in, but it's not enough to be able to save poor old Roya, who was left behind. A great Supernova and a secondary kill, perhaps. Flying, popping the cookie. He didn't actually go into the high ground. He is still on the low ground. He's making his way there, but Quinn's going to be able to run into him. He's got a Spirit Vessel. He just needs a little bit damage to follow it up. He's got chains now. A second kill.
I think if he ran up, he would have lived. They knew that he didn't make it up that cliff.
I mean, you should always run straight up in that situation anyway, right?
And Bulba actually might have stayed way too long.
What happened? You can't protect your mid tower. I think it does.
Oh, the buyback from Sapphire.
Song? I mean, they have no Sapphire. They don't have Mortimer's Kisses. And they just have a lot of heroes grouped up with no arrow landing. A Fire Blast onto Bulba. Quinn's still going to hold around. He actually missed the chains, though. Roya's going to be stunned up by the Wraith Fire Blast, but they can't really focus on the DK. Oh, what a hit. Bulba managed to get a really nice cleave in with a double edge, hitting 2 different heroes, and those 2 will both fall. SVG and MSS die here, in part due to the buyback from Fly. Looks like a 3rd kill on a Biver.
Still works out. If Bulba had had a stun, that would have been a 4-man stun, I believe. It also normally means you're getting out farm because you have to gather up with so many different heroes, right? Because you can't pressure.
Okay, this needs to be the perfect arrow because he does have a dual scepter. He lands it perfectly. They do have the stun right over the top, but it looks like this is just going to be too much damage, too long of a stun, and he does end up falling. Quinn's already dead. SVG is going to be chased down. MSS is going to be ensnared as well. A supernova? No. Phoenix, Biver saying, this fight is so bad, I can't even pop in here.
There's no reason for him to at this point.
They're all dead.
The correct decision.
Tier 3 items floating in. An Orb of Destruction is the first thing that EG finds. Top lane. Gonna try and catch Roya here. He gets the Dragon Tail stun off before the duel. Now he's gonna be Dual Scepter. But this is taking such a long time. And he's got a BKB even. They're actually gonna go for the duel after the BKB is popped. Roya's not gonna take any damage here. In fact, it's MSS who almost loses the duel, but he certainly loses his life. Now Bulba, he and Roya can stand toe-to-toe against anybody in this squad. The Fire Snap cookie doesn't actually land. And the Sunray damage is really building up, especially with the Spirit Vessel as well. If they can get another charge onto him, that would be perfect. And Icarus Dive goes out. A Remnant forward. Bulba charges forward, trying to help his buddy out, help Roya, but he's not going to be able to do it. And now Quinn, he managed to get another Vessel charge, and he can turn that onto Bulba, but he has to get away from Arteezy, and that's the big threat. Diffuse a blade up, and snare afterwards. Quinn's now out of mana, and he will fall again.
They just can't fight this Naga Siren anymore. He's got BKB too. You see that Wraith King has his ulti, can't do anything against the mana burn. It's going to run into Biver here.
Good play by him. He angles it so he goes up the cliff so he doesn't break down trees, but the arrow does nail perfectly. And Flight has a blink dagger.
He's feeling himself right now.
Not going to be able to get the kill unless the Stampede. Oh, Bulba wants it. Bulba, he wants it real bad. He sees Biver and he cuts him down. Now he's going to be dueled up underneath a tier 3. Bulba. That was not worth it.
And now both teams are smoked up.
This is a little bit of desperation smoke. We don't have great vision. We don't have the best type of initiation. They are going to be able to get the Blink Dagger, the perfect hero. If they can kill Arteezy here, it would be massive. Lero, it slows it down, but it doesn't stop it. Arteezy does fall. And now a BKB from Roya can just get kited out. Oh, Bulba, he managed to get a huge stun onto Quinn. Quinn's going to take so much damage, and he actually falls there. He does have a buyback. They're going to turn around the little Shredder, shredding that Phoenix egg. It falls. Yawar, mano a mano, man, mano. He tries to go 1 versus 4 at this point in time with 2 lives. He takes down one of them. Now it's a 1 versus 3 with Reincarnation still up. Can he get a crit to be able to bring down Crit? He does not. Now he's going to be caught back in a Reincarnation, but he misses the arrow. That's no good. Biver's still around, and he could actually turn this fight for sure. If he actually lays on to Crit. Oh, the 2-man stun from Bulba, and he still has a Stampede as well. If he wants to duke the finishing blow onto these heroes, he can do so. Yuar's going to pop his BKB here. Still going for Crit, but Yuar gives up on that kill. BKB, TP away. Their lane maintenance is even good. They don't have to worry about dealing with any of that. And they are going to be able to find a great pickoff too. MSS stomped into an arrow. And now even Bulba managing to get the clumsy net onto Yuar, setting up a song. They want to go for that backline. Bulba does have a stomp here in a second. Can he actually hit both of them? He does. He managed to get that with the Dragon Tail on SVG. Looks like they're going to try and kill these supports first, but the Supernova goes down. They're not actually close enough, and let's fly. Little Shredder forward, and the egg, it does die. They thought it was good enough, but no. They're denied by evil geniuses, and now with their calm, they could just deal with Yuar bit by bit, piece by piece, life by life. Evil geniuses.
They're gonna call it, aren't they?
They think so.
They're going to lose
Power
the tower.
Rangers it up. Mash TP's in, but the tier 3's already gone. Arteezy's trying to set up for a song here. Actually does get chain stun into the duel. They might just be able to take down his first life here. All Remnants going in with a Supernova on the top as well. The Supernova will finally live for once. It almost makes it, but no, it doesn't quite because Bulba stampeded forward and hit it a couple times. Song into the arrow. Great setup onto Quinn. They are going to be able to get the Ray Fire Blast on a Bulba. He's dropped it a little bit low, but a little bit low on a Centaur is about 1,000 HP. They have to play back and forth out of the fountain here, and first they have to extract Yuar from the sticky situation he's gotten himself into, but that inhibit from EGRTZ doesn't let him go. Second life from Yuar as he buys back, tries to deal with Artur, but oh, look at him, he's just getting shredded.
And now they're going to call it. He
has died 3 times in the space of 10 seconds, and that's where you call it, boys and girls. That is where the game is truly absolutely over. A 30 threat. It's a game 3 between Evil Geniuses and Quincy Crew. The boys protected the man. In SVG, back over to the top lane. Biver's going to be the target of some aggression here,
yes,
and MSS won't be able to help him out here. Said he kills a courier and gets Fly a little bit low. Maybe he's going to stick onto Arteezy here.
Pretty low here.
Yeah, he's got 4 different stacks here. They're going to try and separate Fly with the Fortunes, and I expect Bulba with a similar game plan to game 2, where he picks the Centaur and he just, after a successful or somewhat successful lane, he just sits mid. Protects that tower. Roya certainly cannot do it. He takes way too much damage, and now Bulba's going to be chased down. Small stun. MSS does have a level of viscous nasal goo. Now Fly is going to be needed to protect Bulba. He's going to use the Fortune's End to be able to purge off some of this. It also managed to hit both Quinn and MSS, locking them in place. Bulba's going to be able to get away. They do have a Stampede if he wants to use it to save Fly's life, but Fly, he saved Bulba, and Bulba says, see you later, bud. Jump forward in mid lane. Aether Remnant's going to miss. Roya goes the other direction. Nice dodge, but he's not going to be able to get away from this Inkswell. There's just not enough mobility in the world to get you away from that deadly combination of Void Spirit plus Grimstroke. Now Phoenix, he's going to be caught by Arteezy. Arteezy looking for that kill. Enraged to take off some of that Aether Remnant stun to slow down anyway, but now he's going to be kited out.
The double goo.
Oh, yeah, the double goo with the Soulbind is going to slow both of them down. Here comes that Inkstroke stun. He will manage to get it onto Bulba, slowing him down just a bit more and stacking up the goos. But into the backline Fly, somehow he ended up behind everybody else.
Look at
and
MSS
quickly
go.
Gets brought down by Biver. MSS now just bullying the hell out of Evil Geniuses. He says, this bristleback hero, way better than a Legion commander. I am feeling it right now. I've got a pipe. I can take any kind of damage they throw at me. As he marches forward once again, Quinn, he's going to try and jump onto Roya. They do manage to get a small stun, follow up the Aether Remnant as well as the Goo. That's enough to be able to get the kill. Supernova on out. Crit tries to turn, go for the egg. He needs 2 more shots, and he's not going to get it in time. He's going to get stunned up, and the rest of the team is going to be separated from Arteezy, who now has to turn and go for the hopeful kill in Biver. He just needs 1 swipe. He knows he's dead. He just wants something to go. But it's not there. He can't even get that crispy chicken down. Now it's going to be Sunrise into Bulba. Aether Remnant pull back in. They ignore Centaur for a moment. Deal with Fly first because they know he has his ultimate, so they can turn back into Bulba in peace. And he'll rest in pieces alongside Crits, Evil Geniuses. That was a wipe. A little bit foolish, but back over to mid lane. Yawar being chased. Dude, he's got Aegis and Reincarnation. I can't imagine that any fight going on the Wraith King is a good one, especially with MSS in town. And Aether Remnant catches Bulba right as he goes for the Stampede, so he just gets pulled back into his own doom. He's going to be saved by Fly. Good use of the False Promise, but eventually he's going to be burned out by the Radiance if they could see him. Fortunately, the Moonlight Shadow is currently protecting them, and all of a sudden Arteezy is once again left completely by himself, isolated from his team, because they're all trying to play in the base right now, and Arteezy is playing closer to the Radiant base.
It always feels like, especially in this game, he's trying to make something happen. Yeah, they're not going to waste any more time. As EG are up 2-1. If they win this game, they will be crowned. I think they'll trade farm, but I have to imagine, based on attack animation,
can he catch up to him? He's going to get him. He's going to get the stun, and Crit's dead. That is going to be your first blood, Yawar.
And he's still sticking around in lane. Doesn't really have any more regen, but looks like he's going to go for the snipe, actually. That's why Biver, he's going to pop his wand. They're going to try to set up. Maybe he finds the angle here. He's got a lift.
Okay, Fly's going to come forward. All right, that's a freebie.
He gets Fly.
Take him out. Oh, but there is Weaver on the other side. The bugs. Oh, the bug latched onto MSS. That is a disaster for him.
They said lag, and Crit said me too. It's okay. And he's trying to get them to play on.
MSS is very dead. Biver is going to be chased. Okay, Crit actually goes into the tier 1 tower. He knows he's giving up his life for this. He just wants to kill on Biver, but he's not going to get it. No.
I thought he had... Oh, no. Crit has it. Crit has it. Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay.
I knew one of them.
Yeah,
one of the two had it. And I was like, wait, Bulba... Whoever had it didn't have boots.
Well, they're going to poke at him again. This time it might actually work. He still has the bug on him. They're going to try and chase him down underneath the tier 1 tower. He's morphing into so much strength, but he has no armor. Maybe, he turns into the Weaver and he actually gets away, and now Crit is going to be pinned to the wall. He's dead. Well, they know that everybody was grouped up in that top area, so they're going to be able to get to this high ground before Quincy crew comes back, and they're going to be able to surprise him. But Yawar, man, does manage to get off the strength more first, and now the arena goes down. He's taking so much damage, but he has a waveform. He's going to get out, and that Inkswell just stunned 4 heroes with the follow-up Rolling Thunder that is keeping him chain stunned. Back and forth he goes. Arteezy now is going to try and do what he can with very little HP, and he's just speared up. Yawar, okay, Ryoya might be able to get out, though. Oh, Biver went the wrong direction.
I mean, they're just kind of bashing their heads against the wall.
They're going to blindly push into this high ground, but Quincy crew
right
have left it right at the perfect time, and they're actually going to be caught in the low ground. This is going to be a perfect opportunity for EG, possibly. They're going to lead off on SFG. We will manage to catch him. MSS with a nice arena out. Quinn does have the Rolling Thunder, and they're in an alley, too. He can actually chain stun this. With the Soul Bind, he runs into our Arteezy, keeps up the Ursa controlled as long as possible, but the rest of them need to be able to kite out that DK. The DK getting low, Adaptive Strike going out, not enough to be able to kill. Yawar, 5 seconds, needs to be able to push back Arteezy. That's the big damage dealer, and he still has that Spirit Vessel on him too. A Spear goes out, controlling up Bulbup, and they are kiting Arteezy nicely. Yawar has one more waveform to go. He's now low on mana,
and
but he is back to safety.
With Bulwark, can just do it.
Let's say it would be a bit of a risk for them to try without going for a kill on EG first.
Yeah, and I think this is, in fact, maybe EG's.
They're going to just blink up to the high ground. They are going to be able to get the stun onto MSS. As you wanted to be able to see, the Soul Bind does go out, but
Heroes
MSS is already
dying.
dead. The arena goes out, but the BKB is allowing them just to be able to march forward and kill hero after hero of Quincy crew. All the backline is dead. Now it's just left with the Pango and the Morphling. All that net worth, but no heroes to support you. Is it really worth anything? Quinn's going to try and cover up Yawar's tracks here, but he gets caught by the stun.
This is a 4th kill.
Does manage to get another stun in. A Spirit Vessel onto Yawar. Yawar almost caught by the shards, but he has a...
The shotgun.
Shotgun's out, Cred, but he's actually very tanky. He's got 2k HP. 5-man smoke up. And onto the high ground they go. MSS, he'll be there to break the smoke. Can he blink fast enough? He is fast enough, but there's still a lot of chase. And Ryoya is going to be able to get the stun onto Biver. That's going to be at least 1 pick off, but it looks like Quincy crew may think about turning here, but Arteezy jumps right in and does manage to get the Rubik. That is going to be both supports going down here. A bounce around, Rolling Thunder. Quinn's not sure if he wants to stick around here. I think he would like to get out, but he can't get the angle. He's going to swashbuckle away.
Quinn.
Run, run, run away.
And they're all healed up. And this is the benefit of your supports being so farmed. Both supports on the side of Chaos, or sorry, Quincy crew are just both dead. They're not getting anything out of this, and the rich get richer, as we already talked about how farmed this Weaver is. He has, if you combine both their net worths, he has more than them.
Oh, yeah. They're at 7,300 combined. He's at over 10k.
Yeah, by quite a bit.
Mid lane. Yawar with the Shikuchi in Morphling form. They're going to spot him here, and they're going to try and get the initiation. At the same time, MSN tried to go for a spear, but it was all for naught. He misses, and now he is now dead. Punished for his mistake.
Just ignoring him.
Yawar, yeah, he's being ignored right now until he's the last one they can hit. Now they go for him. He's going to wait for him out to the high ground, but I bet EG are going to pursue. Yawar chased in. Ice Shard's blocking him a bit. He's going to have to walk it off 4 more seconds until he has to wait for him, and he's dropping fast. He's dead. No buyback either. Quinn gonna completely whip that Rolling Thunder. They need to find a way to be able to bring down some core here. And it's gonna be Arteezy. He no longer has the Aegis, but he's gonna be saved by the mini Aegis of Crit. A fresh life, and now an Enrage as he turns onto SVG. Abyssal Blades onto him and finish him off. At the same time, Biver's gonna be chasing the right-hand side. Quinn desperately needs to be able to finish off Arteezy though. He does have the Inkswell. They have to go for this kill here and now. They do manage to get it. The Soulbind reconnects from Fly, now onto Bulba. Fly's gonna be dying next. Crit is gonna join the party here, trying to lend his damage onto Quinn. Quinn with a swashbuckle up, cannot get away. Ryoya's stun lasts a little bit too long. Arena Spear onto Crit. That's going to be another kill as a buyback comes out from Quinn. He knows EG, they have treaded far too far into the Dire base, and they should be punished for this. They're going to try and get this remaining kill onto Ryoya, and there is no way for him to get out. Nice butt spear from MSS, a little bit of style points. He just used 2 different waveform charges, but it's Evil Geniuses going through the front gate. Right through the middle lane. They're just going to start swinging on the buildings and force Quincy crew to fight back.
What's the real response here? They're going to pop the repair kit on the melee racks.
Certainly slow them down, especially with the lucky shots that are coming out. They're actually going to be able to get a spear back
That's
in.
A long
That's
spear.
A beautiful one from Ryoya. He's just... Oh, he got saved by the Weaver.
Oh my
He was
Lord.
just about to die. He was getting
I thought
shotgunned.
He was a goner.
And he gets saved by Crit ever so barely. The walls went up to try and push him out, to try and keep the Weaver away, but it wasn't good enough.
And he didn't have to pop BKB. That was a pretty massive ulti that was expended, and now MSS is just bulwarking forward because he has nothing else to do. He's going to go for it again.
One more time, but at the same time, Crit has already pushed forward once again. He managed to get off the time lapse, and this time around, it's not the arena, but it's going to be MS's life that is wasted.
And look at this, they're playing around their ward. Always play around their vision.
And they have a double damage on RTZ. This would be a very awkward spot.
They're pinging. They see everybody.
To go for it. They're going to be able to get the arena out, but it's not fast enough with his spear. He immediately gets a pistol up, and now he's just dead. Quinn rolls on through, but it's not really good enough to do anything. Yawar hasn't managed to get any damage on anybody, and Chris just hiding. He's ready to time-lapse if it's needed, but right now, it's not. His spear. Oh, Yawar, don't do that! Don't morph into agility or strength anymore. He's got the Spirit Vessel on him. He just needs the second morph for the cheese. He pops it for fear of the snowball that he was being chased by Bulba.
Trying to go in 4v5.
Wow. That is talent level 25 on the Weaver. Let's round down. Let's make it 5. The Black Dragon approaches.
Oh, that thing spells death.
4,300 HP. And it spells doom for Quincy's base as he parses forward. They do have the telekinesis with the damage. They're doing a little bit, but boy, it just doesn't look like. And now the shotgun goes out with that magic resistance. Ryoya just shrugs it off. He still has a cheese. He still has Crit in his back pocket at any point in time. And what Quincy crew do not have is a Rolling Thunder. Now the tier 4s,
how do you defend your base?
Disappearing quite soon too. Now
and
they
jump forward from
the Morphling. They have to make some sort of commitment. The Antis is now going to be popped on Quinn as well. They're going to try and go for the MSS. The Antis is gone, so they immediately jump on the Pangolier. He buys back a stun out from the Cookie. A nice two-man
so
stun.
Many creeps
the tier 4s are
everywhere.
going to be dying soon. Yawar is going to be the focus of this fight, and he does have the Divine Rapier, but now he's been Spirit Vessel. Now he's being chased. His Linkens is broken. He's Walrus Punch up in the air. He's trying to get out somehow. A snowball keeps him stunned out, and he is dead, and he is gone. And Quincy crew, they're out. Evil Geniuses will be your champions for the North American ESL 1 LA online tournament.